Hey there everyone, Firemac here, and we're going to talk about the E3 predictions, because did you know? E3 is coming. What? That's right, E3 is around the corner. And as usual, E3 brings so many announcements from all the great game companies out there. And I'm going to predict what happens in every press conference. From EA to Bethesda to the PC gaming show to Sony, Microsoft, Ubisoft, Nintendo. Did I say them all? I might have, I don't know. There was one, okay, so while I was doing research on this, there was another company, Devolver Digital. I saw them listed as a conference, and that kind of threw me for a loop, because, well, first of all, they haven't announced any official time, so I don't know if that's going to fall through or not. But if Devolver Digital's going to do a conference, I literally have zero idea what to even begin to predict, because while I am familiar with that company name, I actually don't know what they make, and I didn't really research it. So I'm just going to leave that as a, anything can happen. That's my prediction for Devolver Digital. So let's get down to some E3 predictions. Let's go! Because did you know, E3's around the corner. Whoa! Alright, let's get started with some E3 predictions, starting with EA. Realizing they have nothing to talk about, they hype up Battlefront 2 from the get-go of their conference in the hopes to get you to sit there for their hour-long conference about sports. Get ready to hear more about some Pele, or who knows, maybe some basketball. You get the drill. Get ready for lots of sports. Following the EA conference, we're going to have Microsoft, one of the big three, and Microsoft opens up their conference with the Scorpio. They will try to convince you that the Scorpio matters with all of its beefy specs. It will sound amazing, but it will mean nothing in the long run. But during this conference, it's going to sound like Microsoft has won E3, thanks in due part to their paid audience that will be going crazy for every announcement. You know what I'm talking about. Those people in the front who act like they're at a rock concert with their over-enthusiastic cries of enjoyment. Yeah, those guys. Anyway, beyond the Scorpio, we will likely see Halo 6, and if there's a new Tomb Raider, it will make its debut here. They might try to tease us with something new from Rare, but overall the conference will be pretty run-of-the-mill. Their focus will be to try to hype up the Scorpio as much as they can, because they know that's what they need to sell this year, because they got nothing else really going on. Bethesda, a newer company to the conference game. I believe this is their third year? Yeah, third year. I was one of the rare gamers of my time who hasn't had the actual luxury of playing any of their games. With that said, I respect their company and the games they create. I aim to fix my flaw of not having played their games, but anyway, as far as their conference is concerned, I can't really predict much of anything due to my lack of knowledge of their games. But I will say, we will probably get some news on the next Elder Scrolls game, and we'll probably get to hear about some DLC of their current games. Wait. As I was writing this part of the script, I realized that I have actually played one Bethesda game, The Evil Within. There's a good possibility we might actually get a sequel to that game this year. I'm predicting it. Evil Within 2. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PC Gaming Show!
The PC Gaming Show, which will be airing at the same time as Ubisoft, and I don't think I'm going to be watching the PC Gaming Show, but anyway, let's move on. The PC Gaming Show is also on its third year, and just like Bethesda, I don't really have any predictions I'm confident about, except maybe the fact that it'll devote about a third of their time talking about the latest AMD tech. Gotta get the latest graphics cards, yo! And since they keep things pretty casual for this show, they'll probably just nonchalantly talk about new indie PC titles, probably some strategy games, probably some MOBAs, you know, basic PC game stuff. They'll also probably give a better look at whatever game is announced on Microsoft and EA's press conferences, because, you know, they'll also be on PC. Ubisoft. Is it Ubisoft? I always forget, but whatever. Their conference. Ubisoft will probably open up with another great dance number to promote their next Just Dance. My hopes on some rock music for once, but you know, probably not. Just Dance is always about, you know, the current songs. Far Cry 5 will be there, that Mario/Raving Rabbids game will be there, and you know we'll see the next Assassin's Creed there as well. Nothing too shocking. Aisha Tyler will be there trying to be hip and with it. Some of it will come across as genuine, but a lot of it will be cheesy and cringeworthy as ever. It's okay though, Aisha's cool. I mean, she plays Lana from Archer, that's a plus in my book. And Ubisoft will close with some new AAA game announcement. Gonna go out on a limb here and say they'll finally show off Beyond Good and Evil 2. That's probably what they're gonna show then. That's what's gonna get people going, oh my god! I mean, I will be one of those people too, because Beyond Good and Evil deserves a sequel. PlayStation. Ah, Sony. Sony will blow everyone away as always. People will be chanting, Sony won! Sony won! Sony won! By the end of the conference, just like last year. But honestly, Sony has a lot to prove this year. While they've been comfortable at the top, things have been shaken up for them. The Scorpio threatens their hardware performance levels, and the Switch threatens to take away a good chunk of Sony's player base by being able to play the same games as the PS4, but with the addition of being portable. Will Sony try to wow us with something new? There are rumors about PlayStation 5 potentially rearing its head. Coupled with the idea that Sony has patented plans for a device that seems to be a Switch clone, those rumors may just come to light this press conference. I personally believe it's their next idea to keep their dying handheld lifespan from going out. Despite what it seems, people do play the Vita, and that's most likely all Sony needs to continue with innovating with the idea of handhelds. So I will predict we will see the successor to the Vita this conference. You can expect some VR attention. You know, The Last of Us 2 and that standalone Uncharted game will be there. God of War 4 will obviously be looked at again. But beyond that, what can we expect? Well, of course, we're going to see some surprises. Square will probably show up with some new Final Fantasy VII Remake and Kingdom Hearts 3 details. Maybe even a possible announcement for release dates, or maybe an event where they'll talk about the titles in even further detail, kinda akin to the Final Fantasy 15 Uncovered event. Call of Duty will be there, obviously. Destiny 2 will be on stage as well, with their beta being released on the same day. I'm calling it. Destiny 2 beta will be released on the Sony Conference night. Sony has a lot of games to showcase, and it'll be a blast of a conference. Sony won! Sony won! Sony won! Sony won! Oh, I know I'm gonna ruffle some feathers with that one, but come on, you know Sony's gonna do great. Last but not least, we have Nintendo. They've gone lukewarm with E3 for quite some time now, so really no surprises we can expect. They'll focus exclusively on titles coming out this year. They don't want to wow us with announcements, only stuff they can for sure confirm that is coming out this year. They've pretty much already gone out of their way to say this. Super Mario Odyssey will be shown in greater detail, and they'll most likely talk about the Breath of the Wild DLC that comes out in the holiday. Splatoon 2 will probably get some love, and we can expect a new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Pokemon Stars might make an appearance, and I'm gonna go ahead and say Pokemon Go is gonna be there, and they're gonna reveal the freaking legendaries finally. I mean, like, come on. I know not everyone's talking about Pokemon Go anymore, but people still play it, and guess what they haven't added yet? The freaking legendaries. Beyond that, I honestly don't expect Nintendo to say much else. They want to focus on this year, which usually means they're not going to announce anything new unless it's going to be like coming out very soon. And now before I wrap it up, I got two predictions from Eneps and Airfox. They unfortunately couldn't be here for this video, but they sent some messages my way and I'm gonna translate them for you here. Eneps, I asked him for his prediction, and Eneps says the Shin Megami Tensei game for the Switch gets another trailer and even a release date. And just for kicks, they're gonna reveal that they have social links just like Persona to get those Persona fans on board. And Airfox's prediction, that Nintendo announces Smash Brothers for Nintendo Switch. They go in further detail, he doesn't really say a new Smash Brothers, but he just said Smash Brothers. And I've talked to Under and he believes that Super Smash Brothers 4 will come to the Switch as well with new characters. So will that align with what Airfox is saying? Well, we'll see, but if we get any sort of Super Smash Brothers announcement, I personally would like a new game altogether. Including all the characters from before, that'd be nice. But who knows? The Switch is kind of getting that treatment of, we're getting all the Wii U titles, but better and stronger. We'll see. What are your E3 predictions for this year? And just for fun, who do you think is going to have the most blunders this year? You know what I'm talking about. The performance fails, the most cringe-worthy memes that's going to come from this. You know, it's going to happen. Part of the fun of E3. At least to me, anyway. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and please share with your friends. I could really use the exposure, guys. And this is Firemac saying bye bye. See you next time. Let's play some Pokemon Go. Some Pokemon Go. Pikachu!